Secretary General, NATO's position for more than 3 years has been very consistent. It's been criticising Russia for breaching the rules-based international order by invading Ukraine. Doesn't all of that seem very hypocritical, given the US's recent actions, which are clearly dubious under international law?
Well, I don't agree with that assessment at all. Obviously, NATO is concentrated on the Euro-Atlantic, but I do not at all, not one syllable of your assessment, sorry, on what you just said. With all the respect, of course, for your news outlet, which I always respect, but I think you have this completely wrong.
All right, and staying in the front row, the woman here.
Maria Vasiliou, Tanya agrees. Back to the defense spending plan, you said there is going to be a review in 2029. How are you going to ensure until then that there is credible growth in spending by all members? And also, I mean, in other words, taking also into consideration the exemption for Spain, how are you going to ensure that this pledge, this plan, does not become another empty promise? Thank you.
Well, let me first say on your particularly alluding to Spain, NATO has no opt-outs. And NATO doesn't know side deals or side deals. So that's on the particular question you ask about Spain. What all allies will do is that, of course, they have the sovereign right and also the flexibility to determine their path for delivering on the NATO commitments. That means how much they will spend annually, and this is exactly what we are doing. The big difference from the Welsh pledge in 2014 is this, that there will be annual reports on what nations are spending. There will be regular reviews on what is happening. In 2029, we will take stock, including on the international security situation, whether we might need to increase the amount of spending we need to do as a collective alliance, for example.
All right, front row here on the corner.
Laurențiu Ungureanu, Hot News Romania, Secretary General. 9 years ago, at the summit in Warsaw, the alliance officially recognized that hybrid threats and information warfare pose real challenges to member security. With rising hybrid attacks, including manipulation campaigns, especially on NATO eastern flank and in the Black Sea region, how can member states determine when such aggression is serious enough to justify a collective response?
Well, obviously, we are not making our adversaries any wiser than they are today when that comes to the specific question. But your question raises a very important issue. And that is the important issue of hybrid threats, the important issue of cyber attacks. And let me again state that I hate that word hybrid because it sounds too cuddly. And it is very serious. These can be assassination attempts, the jamming of commercial airplanes in the Baltic, an attack on the National Health Service in the United Kingdom. So this is very serious. And that is one of the reasons why on the list of discussions for tomorrow, this is a big issue. Hybrid, including, of course, cyber.